The last month, so I worked at the factory for 2 years. The last month I worked there, Jack had been talking to me because Jack had been working at like Cracker Barrel and these shitty little server jobs. And he's like, dude, let's start live streaming. He goes, I've been watching people live stream. Most of them are idiots, and we could definitely do better. And most of them suck, so we could absolutely do it. And I was like, at first I was a little reluctant. I was like, I mean, I don't know. Let's find out. Like, I was a little skeptical. I had never watched a live stream. I didn't know really anything about live streaming. And I thought about it more and more. And my boss, my line, what do they call? My line leader, whatever the hell you want to call them, my foreman, was being an extra dick, which he was like, the guy at the factory was like an exceptionally, he was a big dick. He was like, and he was like proud of it. He was proud of being a dick. He was proud of it. Like, you could tell. It's like, how some women kind of like make their personality being a bitch? He like made his personality being a dick, which sometimes it was funny, but sometimes it was just like, bro, get the hell out of here. Like, you ain't that big, bro. Like, wow, you're a supervisor at a factory. Like, he thought he was effing king of the world. He thought he was king of the world. And he was especially annoying me that month. I was getting sick of him. I was getting sick because he wasn't always my supervisor. It was just like the last like 6 months I worked there, and I was just like, man, I'm so sick of this dude. And he was going on a rant one day about how we're not putting out enough stuff and blah, blah, blah. And then just continued to sit on his ass and watch us work. That was basically his job. Sitting on his ass and watching us work and criticizing us and being like, you're not moving fast enough. You need to do this. And I looked over at the dude next to me, Tyler, and I go, dude, I'm about to just walk out and I'm going to become a live streamer. And he looked at me and he goes, what? Because he knew about the videos and stuff. And I go, I'm about to walk out of here right now and I'm about to go become a live streamer. And he goes, no, you're not. And I go, I will. I go, I'm going to finish the last little bit of parts I have on this table. And then you're going to have to get somebody to cover for me because I'm about to just walk out and become a live streamer. And he goes, oh, live streamer on what? Twitch? And I'm like, no, YouTube. And I go, watch it. Watch out for it. I go, keep an eye out for it, man. Keep an eye out for it. I go, I told him, I go, I'm never working for another man or human again in my life. I'm never working for another human. I'm not working under somebody ever again. And he goes, okay. And I finished my little things I had. I walked right out. And the next day was our first live stream. And I remember specifically seeing him in the chat because I told him, because he knew the YouTube channel and everything. And I remember seeing him pop up and he texted me later that day and was just like, bro, he goes, you had like hundreds of people watching. He goes, all the comments and stuff and the donations. He goes, you're doing it. And I'm like, bro, that factory broke me. But you know what? It's kind of like in nature when a plant breaks, but it just makes it knot up and get stronger and hardier. That's what the factory did. And I go, this is what I'm doing from now on, man. This is what I'm doing. I am a live streamer. And he goes, oh, okay. He goes, well, so you're going to be on tomorrow? And I'm like, yes, sir. And that's what I've been doing for the past year and a half. That is what I've been doing for the past year and a half, my guy. Positives. 2 years? 2 years now. We've been doing this for 2 years. I've been saying a year and a half for a while. Yes! It was my birthday, too. That's right. The first live stream was my birthday. And that was what I told him too. I go, tomorrow is my birthday, and I am not spending my birthday in this factory. I'm spending it in my house goofing on Jack, calling him an acorn. And he laughed. And he's like, and the woman behind us, who I also like, she was like, you have a baby on the way? Or you have at that point, I had a baby. You have a baby? And I go, yeah. And he is going to be around his dad a lot because I'm working from home. Bye. And they never saw me again, except for on YouTube. Hey, guys. Hey, factory guys. I hope you guys got out. I hope you guys got out.